it's Chanel from Pretty Hair is Fun, and this week's hairstyle tutorial is going to be a really pretty, simple hairdo that we are calling a Princess Twist Braid hairstyle. And you can see we have already curled all of her hair for this, and we are going to be using a beaded headband. Any pretty tiara or headband that you have would work great for this hairstyle. So are you ready to get started? All right, let's do it. To begin this hairstyle, you can see I've parted her hair in the center, just back to her ears, and I put her headband on her neck, and then I'll show you how we're going to put that on. So I haven't messed with her curls at all. They are just still all together, and we'll fix that later. But to begin, I'm just going to turn it right this way, I'm just going to part off this front section of her hair like this. I'm going to do this on both sides. Just part it off with my finger, just down to her ear, and just make a separation there. And then what I'm going to do with my headband is we are going to tuck these hairs down here in front through the headband. And then I'm just going to wiggle this up in place and situate it so that that hair is in front of the headband. Alright, so for the twist braids, they're just going to be little windows or peekaboo twist braids. I'm just going to part off a section, and then I'm just going to take another chunk from underneath. I'm going to lay that aside, and this is what I'm going to do my twist braid with. I'm just going to split it in half, twist my pieces in the same direction, then I will wrap them in the opposite direction. These are just going to be peeking out through her hair and through her curls. I'm going to be doing 3 of these. One on the sides and then one in the center of her head. You want to braid this down, not quite to the end. You want to leave a little bit of the curl at the bottom to just blend in a little bit. So maybe 3 or 4 inches at the bottom. So right about there. I'm just going to leave those. I'm going to take a clear elastic and just put that in the end. You can see this hair will lay back over it. And then I'm going to come and do it in the center. So you see I've got my one twist braid here, and I've done one on this side over here. So again, I'm just going to comb that hair back over. I'm going to section it off right here. And I'm just pulling it loosely through her curls. And set that over to the side. And I'll just grab my section, maybe about 2 inches across. Just depends on how thick you want your braid to be. And I'll do the same thing. Just add one more twist braid right here. Make sure they're about the same. Put in my clear elastic. So now, once again, I'm going to comb this hair back a little bit. I can take my smoothing brush, pulling hair from the headband through, and just kind of smooth that over. And the curls, I've curled her hair close to her scalp, so it's given her a little bit of volume up here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces in the front that I've left. I'm just going to finger comb both sides. And I'm going to grab the other side and just do the same thing. Just finger comb it. Smooth. Just pull them both back to the center. I'm going to do these down low on her head. Just get all these little hairs out of the way. Take one more larger clear elastic I'm just gonna fasten those together down here in the center. Okay, to cover up this little ponytail right here, this little elastic, I'm just going to take a really small piece of her pony and just wrap it around to cover it. You could use a ribbon as well. I didn't want to have two hair accessories going on at the same time, so that's why I'm just covering it with hair. And once I get to the end, I'm just going to take a little tiny bobby pin. I'm going to grab it from behind and just stick that down in the middle of her ponytail, like so, and just pull that up so it gets covered. Okay, and at this point, just come through, and if you need to separate curls, you can. Make sure not to comb it with your fingers, just pull the curls apart a little bit with your fingers. And her hair has gotten enough combing through just with the twist braids that it's fairly separated. Just pop those out a little bit. Cold chill. And then we'll look in the front, and you can see how her headband is just peeking out as well, which I love. This is so cute with a tiara as well. You have something like that. You got some loose pieces, you can pull those out or just blend them in. I love this. It's loose and it's not too precise, but it's so pretty. There you have your twist braid princess hairstyle. We hope you love it. Wear it to your New Year's Eve party or wherever you need to look fancy and beautiful, right? Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to all of our Tuesday tutorials. See you next week.